We have opportunities here on our own campus to help change the power gap, as well as promote safety for all genders. Even if we start on just our own campus, these positive messages can potentially disseminate to a larger population. Dr. Simons Rudolph kindly agreed to share the mission of the Women's Center and the student organization, The Movement, in the next
Can
clip.
you elaborate a little bit on the mission of the Women's Center and the organization, The Movement?
Sure. The mission of the Women's Center is to challenge and motivate the hearts and minds of all persons to achieve gender equity and to end interpersonal violence through support, empowerment, education, and leadership development. The Movement is one of our student activist groups. It's actually the Movement to End Interpersonal Violence, and it's a very active group on campus and one that we're really proud of and they work to give workshops and to raise awareness, rape, sexual assault, stalking, cyber stalking on campus.
And can you talk a little bit about, or further elaborate about how the Women's Center or the Movement work on the issues related to gender and safety on campus?
Sure, we have a lot of programs and services on a wide variety of gender-related topics. We have programs, everything from looking at South African women's health to childcare issues to the pay gap here in the U.S. and abroad. In specific with interpersonal violence services, we provide a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day a week, 365 days a year line, and you can reach that number. It's 919-618-7273, and that is staffed by a trained volunteer who can really serve as a concierge service to someone who may be a survivor of violence, whether that interpersonal violence has happened recently or happened in the past, if you just want someone to talk to, or someone that you love or support, and you just want to get some thoughts about how to help them. And so we serve sort of as a starting point for survivors of violence on campus, and we can help direct you to whatever you need, really. We can work with student legal services, we can work with campus police, we can work with your professors if you have a test the next day and need some support on advocacy. We have a survivor fund, if there's some short-term expenses, related to interpersonal violence. And really we just see ourselves as a form of support and just a listening, non-judgmental ear that we can provide to survivors of interpersonal violence and their loved ones.
And here's another example of individuals taking action on trying to promote gender safety when alone at night. And it's a program called Right Rides, and it is out of New York, and the mission of the program is to build safer communities by ending gender-based harassment and sexual assault. We work towards this by community organizing and offering direct service, safety education, and advocacy programs. Through their flagship Right Rides program, they offer women and LGBTQ individuals a free, safe, late-night ride home on Friday and Saturday nights from 11:59 p.m. to 3 a.m. And they definitely are right. Anywhere, getting home shouldn't be a luxury. We hope you enjoyed and learned a little from our inquiries about the psychology of gender. Making progress towards safer environments starts at the most small level. Therefore, let's all pledge to promote gender safety by offering to walk with our friends at night and encouraging them to think of the safest ways to their destinations. Thanks for listening.